Well, good morning everybody. I watched the sunrise from up here and I've just chilled out for a little while, and today we are on the Yorke Peninsula, so we're going to be here for the next 2 days and we'll bring you guys along. But first things first, it's time to get out of the comfortness of the bed.
So last night we camped at the Parara Bush Campground on the northeast end of the Yorke Peninsula. After a relaxing morning, we got back in the car to start driving down the peninsula. We stopped off in a little town called Port Vincent. It's an ideal location for fishing, boating, swimming and snorkeling. We then drove past some painted water towers which were painted in 2021. They used approximately 300 litres of paint to complete. Then we kept driving south through a windmill farm to get to our next stop of the day, which was a scenic drive that would take us over some ocean cliffs and to a lighthouse.
So we have driven down a tourist drive, like pretty much right on the edge of the continent. Ocean's over there. Yeah, it looks super cool, and we've got our own lighthouse all to ourselves. It's very tall. So this is the road we drove on to get here. We could have kept driving along this route for another 50 plus kilometres, but with other places still to see today, we headed back to the main road to check out some pink lakes. Oh, hello everybody. We have stopped off for some lunch. I'm having some yogurt.
I'm having air.
She's having air. She has snacks in the car. And we're at a pink lake. It's another one we went to in the previous 2 videos ago. And once again, there's no water, but it's still really cool.
Today the lake was dry, but after rain the water in the lake turns a pink colour due to the presence of salt-tolerant algae and bacteria creating some sort of chemical reaction. I'm honestly not too sure.
So we've come to the second pink lake. Well, actually there's pink lakes everywhere around here, but the second main one, and it's still got no water in it, but it does look a little bit pinker. We're not gonna get out for this one, but yeah, that's what it looks like.
After the Pink Lakes, we headed towards the west coast of the Yorke Peninsula, where we will be camping tonight. Most of the way was a sealed road, however we did get back onto the dirt for the last few kilometres into the campground. The campground was called Daly Head and was on a national surfing reserve. You can choose your own spot and every spot had an unreal view over the ocean.
Well, we've made it to our campsite for the night. We came here a bit earlier today, around midday, but just check it out. This could possibly be my new favorite campsite. What do you think?
Yeah, same.
Well, I got the best drone footage I could, but the wind was going to start taking the drone away, so I couldn't have it up there for too long. But anyways, for the rest of the day, we're going to chill out here at this really nice spot. We might go walk down to the beach, and the sun should set directly in front of us. So I'll definitely show you that. So I just came out of the tent and Rihanna's eating off milk. It's like flashback to Zenon's incident. This is Zenon's side of the road snack. Okay, well, long story short, Zenon's cereal is off. Luckily, I still have good milk. Okay, good morning everybody. We've packed up our camp and today we're driving out of the Yorke Peninsula. So we're going to be going along the west side of it, driving up and seeing all the spots along there. Let's get going. Also, before we leave, we got new earrings when we were in Adelaide. Show them yours. And we haven't showered in a few days, so the hair's looking pretty pretty bad.
So after leaving camp, we drove to a beach lookout. I can't remember what this beach was called, but there were people surfing in it. After that, we drove to a four-wheel drive beach. We decided not to drive on the beach, but still had to have a look.
So we were at Flaherty Beach. I don't know how to say it. It's a four-wheel drive beach, so you can drive on it. And I do have a tire deflator, but I don't have anything to pump the tires back up. So because of that, we aren't gonna bother trying to drive on the beach. Yeah.
We then drove through some small towns and stopped off at a local post office to mail Rihanna's mum a birthday card.
And Rihanna is gonna send a postcard to her mum for her birthday, and we're just gonna look around town because yeah, we've got heaps of time today.
And then we continued heading north, making our way out of the Yorke Peninsula.
We've just driven past a native animal reserve and there's an emu. So we're gonna get out and have a look. There he is. Oh, he's coming right to us. Hello buddy, what's your name? Five. There's another one. Oh, goodbye, emus. $1.99 for fuel today.
It's $1,016.20.
Oh damn. We just filled up and we've got our road snacks. I have chocolate, classic, and some Kit Kats. And we are officially like pretty much out of the Yorke Peninsula, unfortunately. So we're sitting still outside the servo and look what I can see in the distance. So we did a really bad thing. We gave into the temptation. So, I got milkshake. And we didn't get a proper meal because we're trying to save money. But we had to have something, so fries.
After our little Macca's stop, we continued driving north to our campground for tonight. This was a donation camp in a really small town. We decided to name it the Triangle Town because, well, it looked like this.
We have parked in our campsite and we're going to the camp kitchen to do some Rihanna studying, and I'm going to edit the next video.
And in the campground there's these machinery things. So this one is a melon cutter, stone picker.
So, you've been fired. I'm sorry. They couldn't have you on the job. The guys were afraid of you. Yeah.
So the angle was kind of bad then, but this is the camp kitchen. Welcome. There's heaps of empty alcohol bottles if you're interested.
For you great alcoholics out there.
Yeah. And this campground is like sort of, it's not in the outback, but it's got an outback feel to it. So that's good.
No time for disgusting. One.
Well, that's going to be it for this video. So the next video we are heading into Flinders Ranges. So it's going to be more, still probably not technically the outback, but more into the outback. So if you want to watch that kind of video, that's where we're going next. So, see you, Brian. Bye!
Well, then they regard you as an idiot. You have to call them up and beg for a fourth one. And if you fail that one, you just...